Wifey, you are fucking smirking.
Stool Scenes, episode 84. Obviously, shout out to Mikhail Grabovsky. Hope you're doing well out there, wherever you are. I think he's on the IR, right?
Same initials as me, not a big deal.
Wow. So we, as he alluded to, this guy's an attention whore, Mikey Grinelli from Spittin' Chicklets. He wears it on his shirt in case you don't know where he's from.
Wear it on your shirt. Pretend like you're from there.
This guy knows Whitney and Biz, so he's very cool. Listen, we got some little Frank's Red Hot, and before this, we were actually put it on. We almost ate half the sandwich getting ready for this. Let me pour you up. How much? You say when? Say
all
when.
of it. All of it.
I love that.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
I love that.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, wow. Oh, I got some on my leg.
Off and go stuff.
Bro. No ad reads. This shit is so fucking good.
I actually do put it on everything.
Oh, my God.
Like, not even being that guy, I put it on everything.
I know that people are probably like, oh, you're doing the ad read. No,
Exactly.
I'll tell you when I'm doing an ad read. This is real life. Look at this. This bottle sits on my desk. It's half empty. If you go back, it still seems like 78. I probably, like, it was full. And I use it every day. A little drip, 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 drip.
Drip, drip.
Like gun on little baby. Listen, Frank's Red Hot. It's not a 5-alarm fire, but it's got a great little kick. It's got a great little flavor. Go get it right now. You will not be mad.
Definitely won't.
Promise you. Breakfast sandwiches, eggs, a little bit. I put on burritos, too.
I do put it on legitimately everything.
Seriously. So, anyways, let's get back to the topic right now. First thing, Red Sox-Yankees going on. At this point, the Red Sox-Yankees game will probably be on when this comes out. But Saturday night, Casey went to the game. Oh, wait, did she? I don't know. Let's check it out.
I did never try to act like I was there.
Yeah.
I did not.
What'd you ask her? You just said, how's the game?
Yeah, I was like, oh, she's like, I didn't go.
I don't know how to work this fucking thing.
I did never try to act. It'd be
like
wildly
you're there,
different.
right?
It would be wildly different if I was like
30th
tweeting like I was there.
Outside of Fenway.
Yeah.
I mean, I put on Instagram the entire night that I was at a 30th birthday party.
Do you think Casey went to the Red Sox game on Friday?
That was not even.
I mean, that says Fenway up there, so that's a pretty good confidence spot, I'd say.
Coming from somebody who knows.
Did she tag at Fenway?
No.
No, there's the sign on the back says welcome to Fenway Park. No.
And I was outside the whole time. I don't.
I mean, it says.
whatever. Because that's.
Oh, yeah, very good. I'm with you. I thought you went to the game.
Yeah.
I was at the game. I thought you were there too.
It's like what?
I didn't know you didn't go.
We talked about it.
The Instagram algorithm is all over the place. I didn't know what day it was.
We talked about it. You knew I wasn't at the game.
When? It was Friday or Saturday.
Saturday.
Wait, did you send her a text?
Yeah,
Like,
that was
what
Friday.
section? What section you going?
No.
We strategically take a picture like that and be like, people knew it. You're literally at the entrance. It says entrance.
I mean, I'm not gonna ever convince you differently, but it's not like I'm the first person that's done that.
No.
I didn't
A lot of people do that. That's what
I
you
also
did.
didn't pretend to be at the game.
Well, yeah.
I did not.
That's the whole crux.
Like, if I was tweeting about the game like I was in there, it'd be different. I took the picture. My Instagram story had me at a bar the whole night. The whole night. Thank you. No. That's true. It is true. Thank you.
But that picture looks like I thought you were.
But you knew I wasn't because I was at the same
I knew I was. I knew you weren't, but then I saw it this morning because I don't know why, but I was like, oh, she's the game. And then I remembered you weren't.
She happened upon some tickets.
I had tickets.
Oh, I'm gonna clarify for everything.
I had tickets.
Now, Mikey, come here. Ooh, a little touch. I like a good little touch. Listen, they came back to Yankee Stadium. It's 1-1. Carabas, big Red Sox fan. Let's get into his predictions. Let's get into what Coley thinks the ideal Red Sox situation is. Honestly, it surprised me. Big day today, Rocket.
Not really. It's another fucking day. They've played 2 games. They've won one, they've lost one. Yankee fans are already planning the parade.
Electric chair versus game.
Whatever you want.
All right, so let's do a full electric chair here tonight.
Okay.
And then if you guys want to switch it up a little, so we'll do full electric tonight.
Okay. How many people in the house? Just us 2?
No.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody.
Okay. Are you staying?
Yes.
Good. All right. I mean, so now you have that on camera, so everyone that says, oh, Carrabba's pussed out, you didn't go to Yankee Stadium. Dave told me to stay here. I'm doing what's best for the company. I was ready to go. I actually was shadow boxing in the shower for an hour this morning, just trying to see if my shoulder would pop out of its socket. It's good. So I'm ready to go to Yankee Stadium if need be. But I was told to stay here tonight. Maybe we'll go for Game 4. We'll see. It would be a closeout game for somebody, but I'm not stupid enough to make predictions. I made predictions in the past. They always blow up in my face because you can't predict October. But I will say this: Marty the Mush guaranteed a Yankee victory tonight. That has me feeling pretty good.
You made a comment on David Price.
He didn't get the job done, and he's not a good postseason pitcher. But do I still want him on my team? Yes, because he's 22. The Red Sox were 22-8 in games that David Price pitched this season. You don't win the division. You don't have the best record without David Price. Does he suck in the playoffs? 100%, yes. But do you get to where you are right now without him? No, you don't. So it's a catch-22. It's almost like...
What do you mean where you are? Losing home field advantage in the playoffs? Like he kind of...
No, because you have a decisive Game 5 at Fenway. You still have home field advantage.
You still feel comfortable him coming out of the pen tonight?
Nope.
Would you say David Price is good?
In the regular season, yes.
All right, anything else you want to get off your chest, Rocket?
I always get shit for not wearing Red Sox stuff at Yankee Stadium. But we have hours of footage at me at Fenway Park not wearing Red Sox stuff there either, because I am an unbiased national baseball journalist. I'm not there to root for the home team, you know? I'm there to call it down the middle. I'm there for exciting competition on the field. Am I afraid? Am I afraid to go there in Red Sox stuff? No, because if you saw the last video, the wild card game, everyone knows the Rocket. The second that the Yankees beat the A's, and it was "We Want Boston" from the crowd, they all started to look at me. They knew that I was there. I was wearing a black t-shirt that said "Unbiased National Baseball Journalist." They knew who I was there for. They know what city I'm from.
This is just hypothetical. If the Red Sox lose tonight, would you be worried going into tomorrow?
You still pitch that game.
I don't deal in hypotheticals, I deal in reality. So I will address a situation once it's presented in front of me.
Fair enough.
You know, hypotheticals and the what ifs, that's for the sports radio guys.
Yep.
National journalists, we only deal in facts and reality. And the fact is, the series is tied.
I'd prefer to be up 2-0.
Really?
Sure would.
Why didn't they run the home run play?
Listen, we did Game 1 to great success. Game 2, Xander's the only one who fucking ran it. I don't know why you didn't tell the rest of the team to also run it. Everyone was like, we're going to hit Tanaka really hard, but just directly at people.
Love that strategy.
Bold move. Here we are. David Price. Is he good? Real hard to say. It would be hard to say he's good.
Yes.
It would be real hard to say that.
What's your thoughts on if they lose tonight, what would your panic level be at?
Not that high. Like, I've seen him down 3-0.
True.
To the New York Yankees.
Granelli, listen, big fight on Saturday. My good friend Bob Fox, who did a great job covering the fight.
Unbelievable
He was
job.
literally out there risking his life against the Russian mob.
I was like bragging to my friends about it, about how good he is.
People that I would never want to be on the wrong side of. Those are mean motherfuckers. Don't get mad at me for saying that, Russian mob.
Do you see how close he was?
Yes,
like,
very close.
Like they were pointing at him. Like that's insane.
It was bad, but he's alive. He's back. The only thing that's not alive, his hopes of a McGregor win. Let's get to Bob. Let's see what his testament was. That's probably temperament. Let's see what his temperament was, folks.
Rich guys don't have the same.
I don't think he would have came back if money was like no longer a motivating factor for him.
I'm not saying money's not a motivating factor. What I'm saying is, rich guys do not they don't have the same hunger that guys who are on the up.
He also doesn't need to win.
Right.
Right. He does need to fight but he doesn't need to win to make money. He just needs to fight to make money.
Right.
Which is genius on his part.
Right.
But I don't think
There's just a different hunger level, which it happens everywhere.
I think when speaking about this rivalry and this fight specifically, he I think if you were to ask McGregor honestly and lie detector him up, I would say he would say needed to win this fight more than any fight in his whole career because of the personal factor. I would say he was more hungry for this fight than any fight in his career. I think the layoff hurt him way more than anticipated, and I also think he was outmatched. I think Khabib was the better fighter, like undoubtedly.
But there's just an element of like you're rich, and no matter what, you're still gonna be rich after. That you don't have.
This is like personal on a whole other level. This is like personal on a whole nother level where it didn't mean the money for him. Like he didn't give a fuck about the money for this.
It's just business during the fight.
I don't think he said that. I saw the clip and it didn't sound like he said that.
He did say, Robbie, what's up?
Robbie, what's your point?
I mean, he just said, Robbie, what's up?
You get that? Everyone see that? What just happened there?
That,
confirm that.
That he said.
I
got the audio on that. That's good.
Yeah, no, I thought you stay woke was funny on that.
Okay, that's the guy. Go ahead, you can have him.
I thought that was funny. Stay woke.
What was it?
He said that he thought that Khabib threatened McGregor's family. And McGregor's like, listen, you could take one of my guys. I'll point him out at the presser.
I'll point him out to you. Don't worry. I got it. And he's like, hey, what's up, Robbie? Robbie's like, hey, I'm here. It's me.
Here's my little brother, Robbie.
I'd say he's not fighting for his livelihood, so why is he fighting? And it's like, because he's so hungry.
Well, I mean, I think Greg's kind of nailed it. He doesn't have to. It doesn't matter if he loses. He's fighting. Every time he fights, his relevancy just keeps going up. So it's more he's fighting for relevancy to just keep exploding.
He didn't fight for 2 years. I don't think he cares about like, let me make sure I stay in the spotlight. He didn't fight for 2 years. I think what people are like misunderstanding about this fight, it's not like Ronda Rousey to the point where it's like, well, the game's passed him by, he should have retired. It's like he did face the most dominant fighter, like Ariel Helwani would call him the most dominant fighter in the history of combat sports.
I think Ferguson would kick his ass too.
I think he's undoubtedly top 5 fighter lightweight. Yeah.
That means the game kind of passed him by because he's not like he did at his height. He was number 1.
The game's passed him by, Dan. Even if he were number 5, you would say the game has passed him by.
Compared to when he was number 1.
That belt again.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. We'll see. You said the same thing about Tiger Woods, right? He'd never win another major again? Individual sports, but you did say the same thing about Tiger Woods, right? Well, I'm excited to celebrate with you when Conor wins and you jump on that bandwagon as well.
Conversation about you don't have to get upset. I'm having a conversation about Conor McGregor. I enjoy talking about him. This is what sports debates are. You can't get mad about a sports debate.
It's just frustrating. It's frustrating when it's like you put 1,000 hours into something and then someone that watches 1 hour is like, no, you don't understand. That's frustrating.
Objectively looking at it and being like, I saw 2 fighters on Saturday night that were significantly better than Conor McGregor.
Saying that like Tony Ferguson is better against Conor McGregor, you like there's just no gauge of that.
I'm just saying I saw 2 guys who were, and not only Tony Ferguson being better, but the hunger factor, which we're talking about. Tony Ferguson was out on his feet for a minute there, and he was still fighting. You know what I mean? Like that was the hunger factor.
Why does that make him better than Conor McGregor? Conor McGregor was out on his feet and he kept fighting as well.
I'm saying
He went on to win the next
that
round.
Ferguson is still climbing the mountain.
Yeah, he is.
Right.
Well, but Ferguson is a former champion, so he's not.
Right, but he's trying to get back. I mean, he's coming back from injury. He's not a name like Conor McGregor. He doesn't have lifetime generational money like Conor McGregor has.
Yeah, why does that make him a better fighter?
I'm talking about the hunger factor, and I'm saying that I think that Conor McGregor is not at the top of his weight class anymore, and he's on the wrong side of 30. And I wouldn't be shocked if he's never back at the top. It's hard to get back at the top.
We'll have to see. I agree with that. We'll have to see.
It's not like golf where.
And I don't even know if his goal will be the top at that weight class. He wants to spearhead a 165-pound division where he can come and fight whenever he wants.
I mean, that's what I think. He's going to just fight. What he should do is just fight every now and then against guys he knows he can beat. Just keep cashing checks because you'll make a shitload of money. People will watch.
I would be there for everyone.
Yeah, that's smart. That's why I don't think he's ever going to fight Khabib again.
I think he definitely wants to fight Habib. I would rather him not. I saw it 3 inches from my face. He got smashed. But we'll see. I think he won't stop until he gets that rematch. Even if it's like against his own better judgment, I think he won't stop till he gets that rematch. And I also think if McGregor comes back the striker he was when he left the UFC, he knocks Habib out.
I was caught very much off guard when he was the underdog. Like I was just out of the loop on that. So to start, that caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, he's the underdog. Why? They're the same age.
But isn't that almost telling that it's like he's the greatest promo guy, the greatest showman, but like when it comes down to like brass tacks and they're setting the line, this guy's not going to win.
But I still think the majority of the public, right? And this is what I did when I wrote that blog. Robbie's still in the minority to a degree of how many people are like in the general public.
Oh yeah.
It's like McGregor's the best.
Oh yeah. He's a household name, yeah.
Right. So, and
did
just
you
a
think
crazy.
he was going to win, Robbie?
Yeah. No.
I know you wanted him
off
to.
the
But
record,
did you think?
I truly, honestly thought McGregor would win.
He did. He got smashed, Bob.
Yep. He got mauled 2 inches from my face. He was right in front of me.
It's got to be a disheartening thing.
It was disheartening. I'm still disheartened. My sister texted me, "Hey bud, how does it feel to be back home?" Shitty. It feels.
How close are you? Have you? So we saw the video of McGregor giving you a shout out. Have you, beyond that, was there like, have you talked? And the video at the court, I believe, which I gotta. My dad, we gotta contact him, see if he can go with Robbie to court.
It's on Thursday.
Yeah. Have you like spoken with him at all?
Through a middleman, yeah. Through a few middlemen, yeah.
It is always interesting, and I know it's a show. I'm jumping around, but when you talk that much shit, and I know it's a show, but you've said the hatred was real between these camps.
Dead real, yeah.
It's not like losing a sporting event or a baseball game. When you lose a fight and you get mauled,
it's your pride and everything just completely smashed.
It was demeaning. It was devastating the way everything went down. The fact that it was 2 inches from my face. The fact that McGregor had the tap.
Well, he's a tapper. We've gone to this before. Right, he tapped against Diaz. He's a tapper.
Taparoo.
Taps 4 times in a 15-year career. It's like I don't know.
Well, he taps and loses. He's a tapper. I mean, he's a tapper. I'm not doing it.
I mean, he's tapped twice in his UFC career. Like his 2 losses are tapped. Grappling is not his best skill.
I mean, I'd like to think
when he goes down to the floor, he's like,
I'd like to think you'd have to choke me out before it tapped. That's what I'd like.
I mean,
to
you can't
know.
lift your shoulder, but now you're
think McGregor's spin zone's going to be, because the second one's coming.
Well, the first spin zone is already out with that tweet, which makes no sense.
First spin zone.
We lost the battle, but we didn't lose the war.
Who said that? He said
McGregor's tweet was like, we lost the match, but we won the battle. The war wages on. And he had his whiskey.
He just said it was a good knock.
No.
That was on Twitter. He did an Instagram this morning, and he said,
we lost the match, won the battle.
The war wages on.
With his whiskey, and he tagged proper number 12 whiskey in his hand.
I don't get that one.
No, I don't think anybody does. It's like, well,
you know what, Dave?
unless you're
Team McGregor guy. I was there. I don't quite understand how we won that night, but I'm glad we did.
But don't you think that opens it up to like people being like, yeah, I mean, he's talking about making money and selling whiskey, because that's the only way you can interpret that, other than just like you're a crazy person.
No, I think there's part of McGregor, like even his teammate that Habib went after in this picture where he's foot stomping him, posted the picture of Habib like looking like he fucked up by getting in there. And I guess so Habib's guys all jumped the cage, stormed Conor, as everyone has seen at this point. And Conor didn't press charges, so they got released immediately. Conor's like, I'm not pressing charges on any of them, let them go. This is what happens in war.
Yeah,
like,
you can't. You look like such a softie.
So like, yeah, I think Conor knows he made mistakes. We just watched Coach Kavanaugh's on Joe Rogan right now. Watch it later, listen to Barstool Radio now. But he talked about, like, McGregor couldn't stop talking about getting knocked down after the fight. He said McGregor just, like, he couldn't believe he made a technical mistake and got knocked down. He just kept saying, I cannot believe I made that mistake and got knocked down.
Grinelli, one place that has been a historically red-hot position to be in, because it's sponsored by Frank's Red Hot, the best hot sauce there is.
Not a big deal.
Is in the crosshairs of Dave Portnoy. My friend Spider, he found himself firmly in it. The guy's taking wrong turns. I don't even know. Whatever you do, it could be any number of things, but you're going to find yourself on the hot seat very quickly.
That's my worst nightmare, is to be in Dave Portnoy's crosshairs.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
There it is.
Spider comes in with disinfectant.
Spider, when did you buy that Yankee out last night?
Talking to the mic.
This was from a Fordham Yankee Night promotion. See the Fordham logo on the side?
Yeah, that makes sense. They didn't buy it. That makes perfect sense.
It's enormous. Your head is so
I
tiny.
got a very tiny head.
Very tiny. That's
And
part of the
brain.
problem. That's and almost. Some would say no brain. Some would say no brain. Not me. You've always been good to me, but it sounds like you did not do great in Keeneland. Talk to me about the incident on the road.
Yeah.
Think before you say it.
Yeah. Well,
This is so funny.
which
That alarmingly
incident-
stupid is now giving the tips on how not to be stupid.
I
on the
feel like
radio.
there were several incidents, so which one should we
The
start with?
wrong turn that cost
The
everyone
wrong
90
turn,
minutes.
yeah. So what happened was Dave called into High Haters and on my phone, so I didn't have GPS in front of me. So I just
That sounds
saw.
like someone passing the blame.
Listen, I know that sounds like an excuse. That's not an
So we
excuse.
could see the hotel.
Even without the phone, I should have been able to know where I was going.
Right, we saw the hotel.
Right.
So you were like right
Well,
there.
I
go
will
to
say
the
it
hotel,
was
and you
like
were
a
20
combination of factors, like a tornado hit and a concert let out. So like,
That is tough.
So
That's
like,
tough.
we couldn't go into the literal parking lot, and I didn't.
What would you have done if you were driving?
Pulled over
and just waited it out.
Yeah, be like, let's just because once we start going away from the hotel,
Bad news.
game over.
How legitimate? How much time?
It
Not-
was
not 90
at
minutes.
least 45 minutes.
No, I think it was an hour.
Finally, Red Sox Yankees. We got a strong contingent of both sides in this office. It's amazing things don't end up more like the Habib and Connor fight with real violence. Let's get into it. Reactions. Let's see what happens.
Music to my ears last night. Tommy Smokes basically died.
I mean, 2 touchdowns with 2 extra two-point conversions.
They
That's a
basically
lot of
they
twos.
killed him. They
Sounds
killed him.
like Jordan Tutu. Shout out to Chicklets, dude.
I like it.
I can't believe he's still in this game. Like, it's like insane.
It's crazy.
Tommy looks stunned.
Bye, Severino. Thanks for coming out. The ace of the Yankees. The ace of the Yankees. Thanks for coming out, pal. It's been real. Jared, I'd go as far to say he had no clue how much was on the line.
This guy, I don't know what scouting reports he was looking at. He did not know what was on the line.
No, he thinks it's early April. I cannot believe it. There you go.
Fat assholes on the ground. Unbelievable. You just fell down. They're going to take him out. Take him out. You just fell down. What an iconic man. That's like the image of this fatso kid. He just fell.
This is.
Look at Tommy.
He's just dead.
Oh. Well, as this is going to ruin the live stream.
He does. I mean, he looks horrible.
Tom.
Yeah, but Tommy might die.
True.
Benson is great speed. Scored from first base.
Still nobody out.
Nice fucking 10 spot for the Sox, dude.
I honestly thought Judge just quit. I didn't think he was going to get to the ball.
Oh, no, Hubs.
A triple?
Oh, no. 10-0, Hubs.
10.
Oh, shit.
27 outs. It's going to be shaking. Shaking.
Oh, no, Hubs.
This is a massacre. I'm almost positive he's out.
Oh, my.
Much did
That thing, you can get shit.
Oh yeah, it might shit all over you. I think hold on a month.
Can he fly up?
Oh yeah. We should all watch out for sickness.
How did you get him here?
What are you talking about? I always take the bird out.
I always like it's a fucking dog. That I was great.
This bird's like, I don't. It's wet. He's soaking wet.
It's terrifying. Rally bird, he's safe. He's safe. Rally bird, here he comes.
I want to thank Marty for coming out tonight. The record will show earlier in the day that Marty guaranteed a Yankee victory, and that was really when my nerves came down.
You shouldn't have said that on camera, huh?
Yeah, I was like, thank God Marty guaranteed a Yankee victory. And what did I say, Sox by a million? And it's Sox by a million. Thanks, Marty.
I got nothing to say. I got screwed today, man. Just got screwed.
This is music to my ears listening to these guys argue right now. Like, it's absolute music to my ears. They're in shambles. They're screwed. They're done. It's over.
Well, I mean, it was a fucking joke, so it's fun. Not vaguely close. Series not over. It is kind of over, but not over. You know, it's always good to smash Yankee fans, make them humble. I mean, Hubs is an asshole, and he deserved everything he got. So, fun night. The fact that it's like the 7th inning, I'm going home, and Hank already left. That was not, there's nothing electric about that electric chair. It was just a massacre beginning to end. But fun, still fun. So good.
It was like the execution chair.
I mean, I don't even know what it was. It was not a close game, and it was just a fucking massacre. And the rally bird and all that. But it's good to beat the shit out of your arch rival, and that's what we did tonight. So good.
I was at the office until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I went home.
I have no problem.
Couldn't stop checking Twitter. Just refresh. There's a lot of upset people, and how am I supposed to go to bed knowing that many people are upset? So I think the moral of the story here is that the series is not over. Yankee fans were like congratulating me. I was like, don't congratulate me on a good game. The series is not over. Don't give up on your team yet. The Yankees, well, here's the thing. We won't know what the Yankees are made of until tonight because they just got punched in the face and embarrassed on a national stage. You find out what a team is made of after something like that happens. Some teams roll over and die. Some teams, like the Red Sox, remember in 04, Game 3, they lost 19-8 at home, and then they won 4 straight and won the series. So you just don't know.
True?
That's true.
I didn't remember that.
They got blown out.
19-8 was Game 3. Then they won 4 straight. Actually, they won 8 straight to win the World Series. So you just don't know. So I'm not.
Tonight can go one of two ways. It can be 10-0. Like we can just lose again 10-0, or we can show some fucking balls and some fight and win the fucking baseball game.
Yeah.
Now, Granella, you were actually just showing me. It's funny that in between the segments you were saying about the One Bite app.
Yeah, love
Turns out it was making big waves in Kentucky. In the owner's words, 13 years of work was unraveled. It went down the toilet in 1 hour. They had a very rude employee. Cold slice. You don't do that to DP.
I said before, my worst nightmare is getting the crosshairs of Dave Portnoy. I think my real worst nightmare is getting in the crosshairs of a Dave Portnoy pizza review because I feel like that's even worse.
It just there's nowhere to go.
It ruins your whole business. Not only does it ruin your life, but it ruins your business, which in turn is going to ruin your life.
Right, it's everything. And let's check in with Ron. He looks like some sort of wizard. I don't know. Maybe a circus guy.
Yeah, maybe.
What happened?
Well, the pizza review spiraled out of control.
It's ice cold. They gave me an ice cold slice. Ice cold. Go ice fishing with an igloo on this.
This guy's got permission to shoot on my patio today? Cool. So I'm gonna need you to make your way out this way.
Okay. I'm gonna give this a 0.0. Goodfellas kicked out. National Pizza Review 0.0.
I'll throw it away for you though, so we don't litter.
It's trash.
Thanks, boss.
Trash. What a mistake that guy made. Kicked out.
Terrible?
Kicked out.
What?
Kicked out. That guy kicked us out.
Who? This guy?
Yep.
Dude. Kicked out for what?
Great pizza.
I got another one, Prez.
He doesn't remember kicking us out. It's on tape.
That's Barstool Sports, man. Barstool.
0.0.
And then they gave us a cold slice, and now to quote the pizzeria owner, said he's been working at this place for 13 years and it spiraled out of control and went down the drain in an hour. It's tough. I mean, because I'm picturing like Pirelli's, right? Like, let's say my dad's grinding every single day for 65 years, and then some asshole waiter like comes out. The guy was such a dick, and now he just like ruins the business. That sucks, but I don't know. Don't serve the El Prez a fucking cold slice, man. You gotta know who's coming. You really do. That was the biggest slice of pizza they've ever served, and they dropped the ball.
What's your thoughts on Wentz right now?
Wentz is fine, dude. The offensive line sucks. Lane Johnson
He's
sucks
having
this
fun.
year.
He's having fun though.
He's getting rid of the ball just as fast as he was last year. Receiving core is down. He's lost 4 running backs this year. Wentz is fine. This is a narrative created by freaking Big Cat, Dave. I don't even know who's trying to create this shit narrative. It's not. Wentz is fine. I'm more worried about Brady, honestly.
Are they having fun?
Old ass bitch.
Are they having fun?
Oh yeah, the funnest team ever.
As long as they're having fun. That's
But
really
too
all
much
that matters.
sex. They're having too much
Oh
sex.
no!
You saw that?
They're like the Celtics.
Gary Cobb said that the Eagles are having too much sex to be successful right now. We're fucking baby. Winning
It's troublesome.
between the
I mean,
sheets.
Celtics had a lot of sex. They've won in preseason. I think there's a strong correlation there.
Losers have sex.
Yeah,
If
that's
you're
what I'm
having sex, you're gonna wind up as a loser.
Abstinence. That's winning, friends.
That's the way in, like McGregor.
That's the winning ticket.
Hell yes, brother.
Dressed up as Jamie's and Curse and trading places. What exactly is going on today? We're gonna fuck. I'm gonna suck his. That was perfect. That was great. It cut right on fuck. I got my dick. Looking like a snack.
I gotta be so honest, you look so ugly right now, it's like captivating. Like I can't believe it.
That's really mean.
Stool Scenes episode 84. Go get a chickless sweatshirt right now so you can support Whitney Biz, RA's little degenerate producer here and pay his bar tabs.
Long sleeves too.
We'll